say hello to Friday, August the 1st. Sorry, no sexy intro this time. Just can't, the world can't handle it. Sometimes just gotta take a break. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I've been breaking hearts. But no. Yes. I was about to forget. I mean, I'm sure I would have remembered tomorrow, maybe, but I've just been sitting here listening to music. I was getting ready to turn the lights off and quit for the day. I mean, it is like 9:30 at night on Friday, but here we are. So I said I would update you on the IHOP situation. If you saw the video the other day, the 1 year since my incident, my medical incident. Yes. I think that was the video that I mentioned that I went for an interview at IHOP. So I might be working a third job soon. Maybe on the weekends, maybe, in the evenings, I don't really know. It was supposed to be a busser job, but I showed up and she was like, asking me questions, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, do you mind learning how to cook? And I'm like, I mean, no, it's fine. She asked me if I wouldn't mind, like, trying serving. And I'm like, serve? I don't know, that's the first thing that came to mind, sorry. Serve, slay. I've never worked in a restaurant before. I've never done any of that, and it's kind of one of those things that's kind of like, I'm sure I can do it. It's just since I've never done it before, I don't really know. Like, I don't know the process. I don't know I'm sure. Hopefully, it would be easy to learn. I would think. I don't know, but yeah, she almost seemed. She did. I did tell her that I would prefer probably back of house, whatever, at least to begin with, just to kind of get my bearings, I guess, just to kind of get a lay of the land and see how things go, because out front you're with the customers, and you have more of a chance of fucking something up and pissing someone off, and I don't know. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that bad, maybe, but I can try it. I don't know. But since she said she was going to be rearranging her kitchen staff or her kitchen schedule, whatever, and like have the good people there on times when it's busier, and newer people like me times that it's not busier, so you kind of learn the ropes a little bit better or whatever. So I don't know for sure. She said she was going to look into her schedule, whatever, or figure out her schedule. So she said she would maybe give me a call sometime this week. I don't necessarily know that I definitely have this part-time job, but we shall see. Maybe by next week's question, I will know more, or I'll already be working. Who knows? But yeah, Mom just messaged me today, and she said that it's like 5 weeks. 5 weeks until vacation, and I'm like, I was hoping to get a part-time job before this, to start paying down some loans and maybe saving up some money for the trip, and yeah, hasn't happened. And now, the Sunday after we get back from vacation, we were thinking about going to watch some drag queens do Hocus Pocus, but then like the cheapest tickets for that were $67. It's Ginger Minge, Jujubee, and I almost said Jubilee. Now I'm second guessing myself. I did say it correctly, right? Yeah, I think I did. Sophia Cristal doing Hocus Pocus. But yeah, the cheapest tickets we could find was $67. So Marilee was like, do you want to just go to Weston instead? So now I guess we're going to Weston. And the interesting thing is, we're going to stay in the same, because Sean usually gets us Airbnbs. You know, he's our plan guy, whatever. Our plan and book guy. And he usually gets us Airbnbs. I don't know if there's just not a whole lot of Airbnbs around Weston, or if they're just super expensive. I don't know. Because last time we went overnight to Weston, we actually stayed the next town over. I can't remember what it was. But we're actually going to stay in the same hotel that Gail and Angela did, the one that's a little bit haunted. So I don't think I think Gail and Angela supposedly had the ghost of a little boy in the room that they were staying in. I don't know. We got some kind of suite because it was like the only room with 2 beds. So what did he call it again? Let's find out. The Squire David Tenby room. Squire David Tenby. So I don't know who that is, but we're staying in his room. So he might come haunt us. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know the ghost stories of the place. Gail might be able to tell me more about it. We've been discussing a little because I told him, like, it turns out we're going to go stay in the same place you guys stayed. So, but obviously, you know, Gail and Angela would have had 1 bed. They would have only needed 1 bed. So, so yeah, we're going to go do that the weekend after we get back from vacation. So I really do need to start making some money and saving some money up. That's what I mean, I guess that's still like, what, a month and a half, 5 weeks is. I mean, I know it's closing in, it's closing in on time, but it's like, I guess I didn't realize it was quite that soon. So if I can get this part-time job with IHOP and start making money, start saving some money, not that I want to work 3 jobs. I don't even want to work 2. Let's be honest, I don't even want to work 1. I don't want to work at all. I could stand to win the lottery and never work again. That would be cool. Whatever. So yeah, 3 jobs doesn't sound exciting at all, but if I can just get my shit together, finally, maybe I could have went and got 2 part-time. I could have went and got a second part-time job at any point and had this problem fixed a long time ago, but I didn't, and now we're here. So yay for being an adult. Ever. But yeah, I think that was pretty much all I was gonna say. Damn. So let's find out if I have enough brain power to answer a question for the week. And that question is, if you could move into a house of your own right now, would you want to do it, and why? If you could, like these questions, we've run into this a few times before, where because it's supposed to be non-lame journaling prompts for teens. But there again, you know, I'm an adult. I mean, I guess I could move into a house at any point, but you know, there's some financial barriers, I suppose, to that, and also, I just don't think I'd wanted to get into home ownership ever again unless I did win the lottery, and I could just like buy a house outright, wouldn't have to go through the whole, you know, like mortgage thing, not have to worry about, you know, foreclosure, any of that sort of stuff. And if anything breaks in the fucking house, I'd want to know that I had the money to fucking, because I don't know how to fix shit. So if anything breaks in the house, I would want the money available to be able to fix shit so that I'm not, walking through wet carpet every day because something's leaking in the bathroom and I don't know what or how to get it to stop. So, that sort of thing. So, I mean, technically, I could move into a house of my own right now. I mean, I'm in an apartment of my own, other than, Manxie. The pain in the buttocks. So, I mean, I guess I can look at this from a financial standpoint. If I could move into a house of my own right now, would I want to do it, and why? There again, stipulation, if I won the lottery and I could just buy a fucking house, never have to worry about it, never have to worry about if something breaks, being able to fix it, have the money to be able to fix it. Since I don't have any knowledge myself, I'd have to hire out, people to do shit for me. So if that were, if that stipulation were met, yeah, sure, I wouldn't mind moving into a house again. Because that's what I was thinking the other day. I think I got too late to take a shower. Because I couldn't hear my upstairs neighbor. Oh, when I got back from when I went to see the movies last weekend, and I walked home, and by the time I got home, I was so covered in sweat because it was just so fucking hot. Oh my god. The last couple of days it's been better. It's actually almost been a little bit too chilly, to be honest. But yeah, I was I wanted to take a shower, and eventually I finally did. But I'm it's the weekend. Hopefully my neighbor, I don't disturb them, or maybe they don't work on the weekend, maybe. So being in my own space to where I wouldn't have to worry about having my TV up at 3 o'clock in the morning, or if I wanted to do laundry at 3 o'clock in the morning, take a shower at 3 o'clock in the morning, have wild, crazy animal sex at 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I could do that now, but you would be disturbing people, or entertaining them. I don't know. Both, probably. Whoa, calm it down. So, I mean, that is part of, and having a yard to decorate for the holidays and stuff, especially Halloween, having a whole yard and, being able to expand, I don't know if that's exactly the word that I'm trying to use, expand the display, every year, increase, make it better every year. Not always, I suppose, but, so I do kind of miss that kind of stuff, but being responsible for everything, no, not a big fan of that. We see how that worked out. So, yeah, if I were able to, I think I would. I think I would, but there again, those conditions have to be met to where, money is readily available for whatever reason I need it to be. So, there you go. I guess that's an answer to your question. I don't know. Sounds good to me. So now I'm going to turn off the lights, and I'll glow like a vandal. Light up the stage, something, a fucking candle. I don't know. But yes, that's it. I'm gonna get this uploaded before I pass out. So, I don't think there's anything coming up this week. Not that I can think of. So, you never know. Those taste tests, they sneak up on you sometimes. It's oh, I didn't know this was available. But, anyway, that's that. And I'll see you for what I see you.